everybody, to our Ayurveda talk. I am Marie. I am an Ayurvedic health practitioner, and I'm really wanting to prep you guys for what is coming literally around the corner. We are just a few weeks away from beginning the spring cleanse. And every year I talk about it, and I am getting more and more people doing it because we really need to understand how important this is. So I want to tell you guys a really quick story. I am in a satsang group, and satsang group is just a spiritual community, and it's an international community. There's people from all over the world in this group. And the thing that it's just super wonderful because you get to talk to people from Norway and Thailand and Japan and India and the United States and all over South America, Brazil. So it's really wonderful to connect with people from all different places. And the other thing that is so great about it is that there's people that get on. It's just super loving. It's just so loving, this group. And you don't really know that until you're in it. And then all of a sudden things start unfolding in front of you. And you're like, wow, why would they do that? Oh, because they just care. Oh, that's strange. Anyway, and so that's how this community is. Wonderful, wonderful. But one of the guys got on and he started talking about how he just completed a 2.5 month Ayurveda cleanse, cleanse and body treatments, 2.5 months, and talked about his experience. And I was just blown away. And we don't realize what gets stored in our bodies. And we just carry on in this life that we have that has actually become quite complex, right? Because we have phones and devices and work schedules that are completely backwards and not always in alignment with what our circadian biology should be, right? But what happens is we get disconnected from nature and from what's actually necessary. And the truth is, our body is experiencing what is happening in the environment. It is going through the subtle changes that move us from one season to the next, just like in our outside environment. And so we are just around the corner from spring. And what happens in spring? So I just want to read this beautiful thing from Dr. Vasant Lad. And he's such a beautiful Ayurvedic doctor. Anyway, he talks about how spring is the king of seasons. Remember, in Ayurveda, there's just 3 seasons: Vata season, Pitta season, and Kapha season. So spring is the key. It's the king, and it is the most important time to do your spring cleanse. And it's Kapha season. And during this time, the predominant attributes are all about being able to be the soul in the body. So you merge with that part of you. And the mind and the senses, they become like the birds. And the lion is among them. So the birds and the lion can exist together. There's a whole saying in the Bhagavad Gita about Lord Krishna and how the lion and the birds come together. We have that in Christianity as well. The lamb that can sit with the lion. So, and then among all the trees, I am the sacred Bodhi tree, and all of the seasons, I am spring. And in spring, Mother Earth wakes up and causes sprouting. Energy moves up. Everything is blooming and flowering, full of colors and greenery. People feel energetic and love to go outdoors. It is a season of celebration. It's also the season when we plant seeds of intention. So if you did not have a New Year's resolution, which I don't recommend it, it's a time of contemplation. If you have not really been contemplating what direction you want to go with your life, now is the time. You have a few weeks. And then really get clear. This is a year of big transformation. We have the eclipse happening tonight. It's happening tonight. And that means that the moon's energy is going to be blocked, right? So what we want to do is take advantage of what's going on. It's a new beginning, a new beginning, and a new beginning in spring, a new beginning in what's happening in with the moon and the qualities of spring. We're going to start moving into March, and all of a sudden days are going to get longer, start warming up, and you're going to have more moist type of atmosphere typically. Now, if you live in a dry climate where we are, it's so funny. Nobody really knows where Reno is. When I lived in Colorado, everybody thought Reno was near Las Vegas. We're like, no, it's in the mountains. They had no clue at all that Reno is in the Tahoe area. So, but what's happening is when temperatures start warming up, the accumulation of winter, which we are in, we have a big storm hitting us right now. So they're expecting 4 to 8 inches of snow overnight. So I'm going to be shoveling my driveway tomorrow morning. That warmth, though, is going to start melting the snow from winter, the snow and the ice from winter. That's happening outside in the outside environment. It's also happening inside. And that's when you could start feeling mucus start building in the body, swelling, mucus. There's more chances of colds, stagnation. So you want to move. This is a time of movement. So you want to have more active practices as we get into the warmer temperatures. Not tonight, but we're getting close. So the qualities of spring are more moist, gentle, and the accumulated snow and ice of the winter will begin to melt. That's going to happen. We're literally just a few weeks away from it, just a few weeks. So contemplate right now, what do I want this year? What do I really want to change? Because spring is when you set your goals. That's when the energy of the environment, of the atmosphere, of nature can support you in fulfilling and manifesting what you really want. So bad habits, patterns that have been going on in your life, in your belief system, in your body that aren't working for you anymore. I want to conquer it this year. Once and for all, I'm going to do it. And spring is when you get very clear about that and you can move towards reaching those goals. Okay, now we're going to just end it right there because there's so much more to start talking about each week. And I want to encourage all of you to do the spring cleanse, even if it's a mild version of it. It's easy. I have an online course that you can join, and I'll introduce that to you guys next week. I also have a class that I'm doing at TMCC, which is the local community college, and that starts the first week of March. It is perfect timing. It is a 3-week class, just 2.5 hours, one night a week, starting at 5:30. And then at the end, you will be set up for the spring cleanse. Boom, you just get to go right into it. I will be setting you up for it. You'll know your constitution, your dosha. You'll also know, so that's your born constitution. You'll also know what your imbalances are by the end of this class. So you'll know what you need to start dealing with in your life. So I would encourage you. There's so many of my clients and students who have not taken my Ayurveda class or come in and gotten a consultation. So please, you guys, I know year after year, I'm bugging you. I'm bugging you. One of these days, I'm going to get all of you to come in, at least take the class. It's very affordable, very affordable. But if you'd rather have that one-on-one personal attention, I would recommend you come in and do a one-on-one consultation with me. A little more expensive, but totally worth it. You'll get a report just about you.